And now for our next news special report.
Tonight we uncover a story so mystifying it challenges the very bedrock of our faith. In El Canal, Mexico, a town scarred by narco-violence, a Virgin Mary statue weeps. But is this a miracle or a masquerade? As the world watches in awe, we're compelled to question. Are these tears a divine plea or a devilish distraction? Imagine a town plagued by fear now clinging to a crying statue. But beware, for not all that glitters is gold. Could these tears be Lucifer's laughter in disguise, luring the faithful away from Jesus Christ? As we unravel this enigma, you'll be confronted with startling revelations, and trust me, you don't want to miss the explosive final thought, where I reveal why the story is not just a distant spectacle, but a dire warning to every American. So stay with us. Now, folks, before we dive deeper into tonight's special report, a quick reminder of what makes our reporting possible. Just as we vigilantly prepare our souls for spiritual challenges, we must also fortify our earthly realm. Our incredible sponsors like My Patriot Supply aren't just supporting our show. They're equipping you for unforeseen crises. Think of supporting them as strengthening your own defenses in these unpredictable times. And with My Patriot Supply, you're not just stocking up on essentials, you're ensuring peace of mind. In their 3-month food kit, a balance of nutrition and taste is your first step towards self-reliance. Remember, preparedness starts today. Visit preparewithgary.com for your path to readiness. Now back to our story. In the heart of El Canal, a small town in the state of Colima, Mexico, a phenomenon has captured the world's attention. A statue of the Virgin Mary known as Our Lady of Sorrow reportedly sheds tears. This extraordinary occurrence has not only drawn hundreds of churchgoers and curious visitors, but has also ignited a fierce debate over its authenticity and implications. Now, the discovery was first made by a 9-year-old boy during catechism classes. As he looked up at the statue, he noticed tears forming in the eyes. His catechist, Antonio Ococa, confirmed the boy's observation, stating that she too witnessed the Virgin's tears. The news spread quickly, and soon videos like you see here capturing this phenomenon began circulating on social media. So, what lies behind these tears? Are they a divine message or a cry for peace in a region torn by narco-violence? Or could they be signaling something more sinister? Victor Ramos, the El Canal commissioner, noted the striking realism of the statue's eyes when the tears are present, drawing parallels to human emotions. However, it's essential to approach such phenomena with a critical eye. Colima, known for its alarming rates of intentional homicides, has been a hotbed for narco-related violence. In this context, the tears of the Virgin Mary have been interpreted by many as a symbol of hope, a divine plea for peace. Maria Mercedes Hernandez, a visitor to the church, echoed this sentiment, expressing her longing for peace and a return to a safer, more serene Colima. Yet while the emotional impact of such an event is undeniable, we must consider the theological implications from a Christian perspective. Central to Christian doctrine is the belief that worship and prayer should be directed solely towards God through Jesus Christ. Attributing miraculous significance to a statue, even one representing a revered figure like the Virgin Mary, risks redirecting focus and devotion away from this central tenet. Furthermore, from a more skeptical standpoint, such phenomena could potentially be subject to misinterpretation or even deception. Italian chemistry professor Luigi Garascelli offered a scientific explanation suggesting that tears could be the result of its porous material absorbing and then releasing moisture, a theory that demystifies the entire event. Now, this is not the first time a weeping statue sparked controversy. In 2018, a church in New Mexico claimed that their Virgin Mary statue wept olive oil, a phenomenon that drew large crowds seeking conversion and confession. However, upon investigation, the substance was identified as olive oil mixed with perfume similar to chrism used in Christian rites, with no conclusive explanation for its source. Take a look.
People across the U.S. in Hobbs to witness what they believe is a miracle. On Sunday, parishioners say the Our Lady of Guadalupe statue started crying.
I walked up to the image of the Virgin, and I first thought someone soaked her. I asked, "Who put water on her eyes?" And everyone told me, "No, she's crying." So I looked closer, they cleaned her eyes, and she kept crying.
The tears began during a noon mass. Priest Jose Segura was reluctant at first to believe his eyes, so he called in 2 other priests. Since then, the statue, originally from Mexico, hasn't gone an hour without being prayed to.
We're in shock. We're very blessed.
Judy Ronquillo, a church member, believes it's a sign from above.
There is a God up there, and she's trying to say something to us. We need to pray. We need to pray for everything that's going on.
Anna Maria Cardinelli is from Santa Fe. She's one of many who believe Mary's weeping over recent tragedies around the world.
Makes a lot of sense given the state of the world that, it's not that she's smiling, it's that she's crying. So that breaks our heart, and it hopefully moves us to some kind of action. I have a devotion of singing it to every image that I encounter of her, but never have I had the opportunity in my life to sing it before an image that's giving such a living physical manifestation of her presence and of her heart.
The church will remain open for 24 hours a day for anyone to witness this miracle.
I know you have to see to believe, but it's real.
The church is preserving her tears as part of an investigation by the Archdiocese of Las Cruces. In Hobbs with senior photojournalist Andrew Wood, Megan Reyna, Good Day Lubbock.
Now, the Catholic Church, known for its rigorous investigation and miraculous claims, has often been quick to either validate or dismiss such events. In Italy, several cases of weeping statues have been widely publicized, with some later revealed to be hoaxes. In 2002, a statue of Padre Pio, wet blood, later found out to be from a woman. In 2008, a church custodian was tried for faking blood tears on a Virgin Mary statue. The most controversial case was in 1995, where a statue reportedly shed blood tears on 14 occasions. The blood was found to be male, but the statue's owner refused DNA testing. Now back to our story in El Canal. The phenomenon of the crying Virgin Mary statue raises profound questions. Is it a sign of hope in a region plagued by violence, or could it be a cunning deception? Some Christian teachings suggest that events could be tactics employed by malevolent entities such as Lucifer to divert the believer's faith. This perspective warns that attributing miraculous properties to statues could lead believers astray from the true teachings of Christianity. In a region rife with violence, the symbolism of the weeping Virgin Mary does resonate deeply. Her tears are seen as a lament for the suffering endured by the people of Colima. Yet, we must be cautious in interpreting these events. Could this be a divine intervention calling for peace, or might it be a deceptive ploy by darker forces? As we contemplate these questions, it's crucial to reflect on our own beliefs and the foundation of our faith. In a world where sensationalism often overshadows substance, discernment becomes our most valuable tool. The Weeping Virgin Mary of El Canal invites us to look beyond the surface, to question, and to seek truth in a realm where faith and skepticism often collide. As we conclude this segment, let me remind you, if you found value in this report, tap subscribe. By doing so, you're not just staying informed, you're actively participating in a community dedicated to uncovering the truth behind the headlines. So subscribe now and join us in our relentless pursuit of the real story. In closing, tonight's story goes beyond the borders of El Canal, Mexico, touching the very heart of our great American Republic. The Weeping Virgin Mary statue, while captivating spectacle it is, serves as a crucial reminder of the importance of discernment in our faith and daily lives. As we witness events that defy explanation, our responsibility is not to blindly accept, but to critically evaluate and seek the truth. The story is really a metaphor for our times, a world where sensationalism and deception can easily mislead. It's a call for us as citizens of our republic, built on principles and values, to remain vigilant, to question and uphold the truth. Remember, in a world rife with distractions and illusions, it's our duty to keep our eyes firmly fixed on what truly matters. And that, my friends, is the essence of faith and freedom. So thank you for joining us tonight. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and may God bless America. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.